Breezes blow through the woods in springtime, roots drink deep from the wakened earth. Young leaves shine in the quickening sunlight, dance the song of the New Year's birth. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the singer sings. The year turns round but the wood in springtime does not care what the winter brings. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the singer sings. The year turns round but the wood in springtime does not care what the winter brings. When the leaves are long in the days of summer and the light drifts through them cool and green, the great trees stir in their dreaming sleep and sing slow tales of the years they've seen. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the tale unfolds. The year turns on but the wood is summer, has no thought for the winter's cold. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the tale unfolds. The year turns on but the wood in summer has no thought for the winter's cold.
Bon dia, Eva Corja. Hello, everybody. Emer Burke here. Welcome to our online Lughnasadh ceremony brought to you by the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids. So wishing you all many blessings for Lughnasadh, and also wishing our Druid sisters and brothers in the Southern Hemisphere a blessed Imbolc, and they will be having their online ceremony tomorrow. So let me see where you're all from. So we have Saint-Marcelin in France, from Poland, Belgium, Missouri, South Carolina, Amsterdam, New York, wonderful, Boulder, Colorado, Southern California, UK, Folkestone, Kent, Auckland, New Zealand. Wow. Somebody else from Poland, West Yorkshire, Wyoming, Southern Spain. Hope it's not too hot there. Norfolk, wonderful, Hampshire, sunny Devon, Nova Scotia. Wow. Prague, lovely. Cornwall, lovely. And Hessen in Germany, Rimini in Italy. Wonderful to see you all here today. So we are, let me see where else. Wonderful, Colorado. So we are, let me introduce you to the Wren's Nest Grove, and they're, what would you say, an international grove, both sides of the Atlantic. So let me introduce you to, okay, Wayne, away you go.
Hello, I'm Wayne. Been a member of the OBOD for a long time, it seems, forever almost. And the Wren's Nest came about. We had a grove in Swindon for many years, and it was Torc Troyeth, you know, the magical boar, because Swindon means pig town, swine town. And it did really well. And during lockdown, of course, it expanded across the waters, the international things, because of the access of Zoom. But then after lockdown, and once everybody was itching to get back out, it's now evolving into the Wren's Nest with future plans down the road. So we're all very excited and very nervous to be here.
Hello, my name is Patrick. We're in Greeley, Colorado. We have a beautiful stone circle, 4 3,000-pound flagstones marking the 4 directions, and we're very happy to be here.
I am Annette Archambault, and very happy to be here. We have an oasis in a sea of industry where we have a wildlife preserve, meditation gardens, that type of thing. Anyone in this area is welcome to come visit us, and we are so honored to be part of Wren's Nest and OBOD ceremony.
Hello, I too from Swindon, and a little bit more about the Wren's Nest, how it was named. It started off as a bushcrafting group, And the first 4 founders, when we went to view the place, the woodland, the first time we went to see it, there were wrens fledging, baby wrens fledging. And so that's how it got, the place got called the Wren's Nest and the groves got called the Wren's Nest. So it's lovely to be here. I hope it's not too hot where you are. And I hope you enjoy the ceremony today.
Hi, I'm Sarah Louise. I'm coming from the South Downs in Hampshire, and I'm overlooking a valley in which it's rumoured that there's an old Druid stone circle by the Chalk River where I live. And I am extremely honoured to be part of this ceremony tonight. Thank you.
Over to you. Thank you.
By the power of star and stone, by the power of the land within and without, by all that is fair and free, we welcome you to our Lughnasadh rite in our Wren's Nest Grove.
We have come from the east and the west, the north and the south, to celebrate the season of the year as our ancestors did in times past.
Let us all take 3 breaths together. 1 for our Mother Earth beneath us. 1 for our Father Sky above us. And 1 for the seas around our sacred island.
With the blessings of earth, sky, and sea, may our ceremony begin.
Let all shadows be cast aside.
As this our sacred circle is cast, the enchantment of the apparent world subsides. Great Spirit, we greet you and honor you, and ask for your blessings. As we cast our sacred circuit, fill it with the greater light. O Spirit of this grove, O Spirit of this sacred circle, we ask for your blessings, your guidance, and your inspiration on this, our ceremony.
Here in the now, sacred circle of our horizon, of our lives and lands, of time and of the year, of seasons and of goodness, of birth and of growing, of dying and of rebirth. We stand together in the eye of the sun, here and now, between past and future, the earth below us, the heavens above us, this circle of stones in our sacred grove, and the sea around us. This is sacred time. This is sacred space. As is the sacred duty of all Druids, let peace be called, for without peace, no work can be done.
Let there be peace in the north. Let there be peace in the south. Let there be peace in the east. Let there be peace in the west. There is
There's
peace throughout the whole world.
Let us all join in our sacred prayer that unites all Druids. Grant, O Great Spirit, thy protection, and in protection, strength, and in strength, understanding, and in understanding, knowledge, and in knowledge, the knowledge of justice, and in the knowledge of justice, the love of it, and in the love of it, the love of all existences, and in the love of all existences, the love of Great Spirit and all goodness.
We shall now do 3 awans, intoning 3 deep breaths and the awan on the out breath.
Our circle is now cast and shall now be purified and consecrated with the elements of water and fire.
Within the power of the moon, here and now I invoke the force of the element of water. I call to the trickling stream and the ocean waves, to the clear cold well and the falling rain. Wash my will in your flow and carry my purpose in your current. Dewdrop and lake, clarity and storm, water, I purify thee.
Within the power of the sun, here and now, I invoke the force of the element of fire, the flames of creativity and passion, dancing source of heat, light, and life. I call you forth to burn away all that impedes my higher vision. Lightning and hearth, heart and forge, with fire I consecrate.
We gather as equals in our physical form here upon the earth. Each presence is a blessing, and with every breath we take, we breathe light and life into this, our sacred circle.
Let the 4 directions be honoured, and let the gateways of the quarters be opened, that love and light may enter our sacred circle for the good of all beings.
With the blessings of the hawk of dawn soaring in the clear, pure air, we call upon the powers of the East. The gateway to the East is open.
With the blessings of the great stag in the heat of the chase and the inner fire of the sun, we call upon the powers of the south. The gateway to the south is open.
With the blessings of the salmon of wisdom who dwells within the sacred waters of the pool, we call upon the powers of the west. The gateway to the west is open.
With the blessings of the great bear of the starry heavens and the deep and fruitful earth, we call upon the powers of the north. The gateway to the north is open.
Having charged the signs and symbols of the gateways, we call upon the Druid of the North to perform the triad offerings.
This ancient stone is the representation of the bright heart of the earth, Mother Keed, and through which we invoke our sacred grove guardians. First, we call to the Great Spirit the understanding of your heart. We call to the greater light. Grace us with your presence so that together we may be of service to all for the greater good. Great Durantia, protector of the trees, knowledge and creativity, watcher of the druids, we welcome you. The mighty Kananos, protector of the forests and master of the hunt, we welcome you. Sacred Mother and Father of all that lives in the forest wild.
Secondly, we call the land and her spirits, land of our ancestors, and their descendants. We realize that our life on earth is fleeting, and soon those who are not yet born will stand here and pour libations into the land and her spirits as we teach and demonstrate respect for her, for the support she gives us. We call upon the guardians of this global sacred nematon, joining the ranks of those who protect the living forest. We call to the dryads and their fawns, who in the forest abound. Teach us your sacred ways and deepen our love for nature. Hail, guardian spirits of our ancestors and of this place. We have come here in peace and with clear intent. We come here to celebrate the abundance of life with joy in our hearts and in service to all sentient beings. We ask with respect that you accept our presence. Welcome, guardian spirits of this place. Thirdly, we offer food. We call to the ancestors within us, wild and free. Guide and protect with your living wisdom. Be with us this moment and guide us along our chosen path. We are root of your root, soil of your soil, bone of your bone, and blood of your blood. May we honor and grow your legacy.
Within this circle and in the apparent world, I declare the opening of this ceremony of Lughnasadh.
As we revel in the height of summer, let us remember how the wheel has turned.
In the night of the year, the land lay bare.
In the dawn of the year, buds burst and shoots sprouted.
In the noon of the year, flowers bloomed, petals blossomed.
And now is the first harvest. Ripe fruit falls. The golden corn will be cut and threshed. Hay will be laid out to dry.
This is the time when Gwion Bach was swallowed as a seed.
This is the time he entered the darkness of Caradwyn's womb.
In the story of Taliesin, the young boy Gwion Bach, little innocent, after tasting 3 drops of Arwen from the cauldron of bright knowledge, transformed himself into a hare as he was chased by the goddess Caradwyn, who shapeshifted into a greyhound to catch him.
Then, just as she was about to seize him by the throat, he dived into a stream and turned into a salmon. Pursuing, she became an otter.
To escape the otter's clutches, Gwyn leapt into the air, transforming himself into a bird. But Ceridwen became a hawk and swooped down upon him.
He dived, he dived into a pile of winnowed grain, turned himself into a single grain of wheat. The great goddess Ceridwen, goddess of the harvest moon, flew down to the pile of grain, and Skin turned once more, this time into a black hen, who lowered her yellow beak and red crop down into the pile to swallow him.
After 9 months in the womb of the goddess, Gwyn was born. Ceridwen held him close to her until she knew that it was time to release him to his destiny. She cast him into the sea in a bag of leather. After 9 months, he was found at a salmon weir by Elfin, son of Gwenno Graner. Elfin took his dagger and slit open the leather bag, saying, "Behold a radiant brow, Taliesin!"
As our year, like a ripe seed, enters the body of the goddess Ceridwen, know you this, that surely as dawn follows dusk, so will the year be reborn again at the time of Imbolc.
As our lives turn inwards, as the evenings grow longer, know you this. As surely as the seed needs the earth to grow, so do our souls need the longer nights to dream, and our eyes the darkness of the night sky to see more clearly.
The union of the Solar King and the Sovereign Queen of our land ensures the fertility of the earth. Now as the wheel turns, the Solar King must give up his power, and in his sacrifice the harvest is assured.
We are born of the earth. We eat of the earth. We drink of her waters, and we breathe of her air. And when we die, our bodies return to her body.
Here I need it.
Let us be glad of the mother's gifts. She bears us as she bears the wheat in the field. Remember, as you begin to gather the harvest of the land, that also you may gather the fruits and seed of your own soul's harvest.
Let us then also remember the Father's gifts.
At midday, the golden Lord is sacrificed in his strength. His passion is in the fire. This is light. In the evening, his body is washed for its wounds. His healing is in the waters. This is love.
At night, his form is laid deep in the lap of the land. His transformation is in the earth. This is law.
In the morning, the child of light is reborn. His renewal is in the air. This is life.
Death and glory, healing, transformation, and renewal. This is the journey of the seed, and the seed is spirit. We commemorate this in a traditional folk song, John Barleycorn.
John Barleycorn is a hero, bold as any in the land. His name is good, his fame has stood and will for ages stand. The whole wide world respects him now, no matter friend or foe. Whoe'er they be that makes too free, he's sure to lay them low. Hey, John Barleycorn, ho, John Barleycorn, old and young thy praise have sung, John Barleycorn. Now see him in his pride of growth, his robes are rich and green. His head is speared with goodly bid, fit knight to save a queen. And when the reaping time comes round, and John is stricken down, he yields his blood for England's good and Englishman's renown. Hey, John Barleycorn, ho, John Barleycorn, old and young thy praise have sung, John Barleycorn. The lord in courtly castle, and the squire in stately hall, the great of name, of birth and fame, on John for succor call. He bids the troubled heart rejoice, gives warmth to nature's cold, makes weak men strong and old ones young, and all men brave and bold. Hey, John Barleycorn, ho, John Barleycorn, old and young thy praise have sung, John Barleycorn. Then shout for old John Barleycorn, nor heed the luscious vine. I've not the mind much charm to find in potent draughts of wine. Give me my native nut brown ale, all other drinks I scorn. True English cheer is English beer, our own John Barleycorn. Hey, John Barleycorn, ho, John Barleycorn, old and young thy praise have sung, John Barleycorn. John.
Oops. Behold the grain, life born of the marriage of sun and earth. In its life cycle, we see reflected the eternal dance of birth, death, and rebirth. Born is hope, ripe at the harvest. So may you be blessed.
Add your water to the bowl of flour. Washed in the waters, healed and hallowed, so may you be blessed.
If you all hold up your bread and uncover it.
The mystery of transformation, so may you be blessed.
As we take in this bread, we internalize the lessons of the harvest, that from sacrifice comes sustenance. From labor comes reward. This is the bread of our life, so may we all be blessed.
A harvest meditation. So feel yourself inside your body as you prepare to go into your own inner world. Find yourself in your inner grove, a safe space for you. Notice what surrounds you where you are in your inner grove. Notice what is the ground like beneath your feet. Is it day or is it night in your inner grove? Is the sun and clouds above you, or are there stars and a dark sky? Who is with you? Are you with a guardian, a power animal, a spirit guide perhaps? I would like you to ask yourself some questions now, and then there will be a silent time for you to reflect. So from the seeds, I'd like you to ask yourself, for the seeds that you planted in the past, what has come to fruition? What has been your personal harvest this year? What abundance do you have to celebrate? And what lessons have you learnt? So there will be a minute now for silent reflection of those questions. And as you bring yourself back into the room where you are, please know that we are all blessed.
Lughnasadh reminds us of the cyclical nature of life, the importance of gratitude, and the balance between work and celebration. Whether we celebrate an elaborate ritual or a simple acknowledgement, this ceremony encouraged Druids to connect with the rhythms of nature and honour the abundance in their lives. As with all Druidic practices, there is no single correct way to observe Lughnasadh. Druids are encouraged to develop rituals and celebrations that resonate with their personal path, engendering a direct personal experience, whilst always keeping in mind the core themes of harvest, gratitude, and the turning of the wheel of the year.
As you walk upon my back, tread gently. As you eat of my fruits, share them with others. As you breathe of my air, speak softly my name, and I will nurture you. As you drink of my waters, feel them inside you. As you gaze upon my beauty, be a part of me. As you listen to the wind in my trees, hear me calling, and I will comfort you. As you rest your body against my body, I will support you. As you walk my many paths, I will be there with you. As you are my child, I will raise you, and I will bless you through all the days of your lives.
Let the powers that are present be thanked for their aid and blessing as we close this grove of druids in this place, our sacred Nematon.
We thank the element of earth, the bear of the midnight sun. The gateway to the north is closed.
We thank the element of water, the salmon of dusk. The gateway to the west is closed.
We thank the element of fire, the stag of noon. The gateway to the south is closed.
We thank the element of air, the hawk of dawn. The gateway to the east is closed.
It is the hour of recall. As the firelight dies down, let it be relit in our hearts. May our memories hold what the eye and ear have gained. Let us take now our sacred oath.
We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow.
I now invoke the sword of swords and uncast our sacred circle. From the rising sun, 3 rays of light. From the living earth, 3 stones of witness. From the eye, mind, and hand of wisdom, 3 rowing staffs of all knowledge. From the fire of the sun, the forge. From the bones of the earth, the steel. From the hand of the wise, the shaping. From these, Excalibur. Behold the symbol of the 3 currents, the earth, the sun, the moon.
This ceremony ends in peace, as in peace it began.
Peace prevails in the 4 quarters and throughout the grove. Let any power remaining from this working be returned to the earth with for her blessing.
By mistletoe and oak, the golden bough, let the powers of our working freely return as we close this grove of druids in this place, our sacred Nematon.
I now declare the Wren's Nest Grove of Swindon duly closed.
Do you want to say goodbye, Sarah?
Goodbye.
Suzanne?
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Blessings to all of you. May your rest of summer be heavenly.
Thank you all for joining us today. We've had a great time, and we wish you a fantastic Lughnasadh over the next 14 days. Bye.
So a special thanks to the Wren's Nest Grove for holding this beautiful Lughnasadh ceremony. And I wish you, in Ireland, Lughnasadh lasts for 4 weeks, a whole month. Lughnasadh is the Irish for the month of August. So wishing you Míle Banachtaí Lughnasadh, many, many Lughnasadh blessings to you. And wishing you, and of course to those in the Southern Hemisphere, the blessings of Imbolc to you all. So enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, or if you're watching a recording of this Lughnasadh ceremony. And peace to all of you. And I look forward to seeing you again as we celebrate our online Alban Elfeth or Connacht den Or or Autumn Equinox ceremony in September. In the meantime, may you all be blessed. And until we meet again, Slán go fóill.
Breezes blow through the woods in springtime, roots drink deep from awakened earth. Young leaves shine in the quickening sunlight, dance the song of the New Year's birth. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the singer sings. The year turns round but the wood in springtime does not care what the winter brings. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the singer sings. The year turns round but the wood in springtime does not care what the winter brings. When the leaves are long in the days of summer and the light drifts through them cool and green, the great trees stir in their dreaming sleep and sing slow tales of the years they've seen. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the tale unfolds. The year turns on but the wood in summer has no thought for the winter's cold. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the tale unfolds. The year turns on but the wood in summer has no thought for the winter's cold. Blackberry, hazel and elderberry hang heavy and ripe in the shortening days. Bright as a banner, the autumn leaves burn red in the old sun's dying rays. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and returns again. The year burns on and the wood in autumn gathers itself for the winter's pain. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and returns again. The year burns on and the wood in autumn gathers itself for the winter's pain. When winter bites and the leaves have fallen. Through the hawthorn cold winds run, through dwindling days the cool-leaved holly keeps safe the memory of the sun. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the singer sings. The year burns low but the winter wood still holds the memory of the spring. The dance goes on and is never ending, the circle turns and the singer sings. The year burns low but the winter wood still holds the memory of the spring. Still holds the memory of the spring. Still holds the memory of the spring.